that my behavior's unacceptable, so condescending, unnecessarily critical. I have a tendency of getting very physical, so watch your step, cause if I do, you'll need a miracle. You train me dry, make me wonder why I'm even here. The double vision I was seeing is finally clear. You want to stay, but you know very well I want you gone. Not fit to fucking tread the ground that I'm walking on. When it gets cold outside and you've got nobody to love, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's nowhere we're gonna give up. Like a leader who cries in the face of a monster that lives in her dreams, yeah. Is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What you were doing was screwing things up inside my head. You should know better, you never listen to what I said. Touching your pillow and writhing in the naked sweat, hoping somebody someday will do you like I did. When it gets cold outside and you've got nobody to love, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's nowhere we're gonna give up. Like a leader who cries in the face of a monster that lives in a dreams, yeah. Is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. Does it burn? Is it painful to learn that it's me who has all the control? Does it thrill? Does it sting when you feel what I bring and you wish that you had me to hold? When it gets cold outside and you've got nobody to love, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's nowhere we're gonna give up. Like a leader who cries in the face of a monster that lives in a dream. Is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. again. Yeah, I hit the bottom, but I'm on the mend. I get up, take another step, push it to the edge. I get up, just a little more, I can see the end. I get up, yeah, you're finished, yeah, you're mine, always win in due time. You think too much, it's in my head, so I'm shaking off the rust. And you got no trust, it's in my head, so I'm shaking off the rust. I think I broke just a little bit, walked through the fire, made it back again. Lord knows I tried everything I can. Now I'm shaking off the rust. Bang my head against the wall. Try to hold a smile, but I'm sick of it all. Everyone with something to say. Better hold my tongue or I'll make a mistake. I get up, show 'em what I do, show 'em how it's done. I get up, never turn it down, never gonna run, I learn. You think too much, it's in my head, so I'm shaking off the rust. And you got no trust, it's in my head, so I'm shaking off the rust. I think I broke just a little bit, walked through the fire, made it back again. Lord knows I tried everything I can. Now I'm shaking off the rust. can tell you're falling. I'm not here to sell. Get off my level and in my spell. It's just a masochistic love. I've got the push under your shove. It's not the anger in your heart and in the pocket from the start. I'm not the fire in your chest. I'm just the words under your breath. So take the liar to your heart. He'll be the one to give you death. But we've got love drugs. Someone's going crazy. Doesn't happen, baby. Let me out my mind. Can't have another moment in another moment. Running in the wild west. Take me back, you know my love's a weapon. Oh, blood is in my veins. You got my message in your brain. I'm not the one to go insane, but I'll keep walking to my grave. It's not like I got life. I live a little, 2 times, 3 times. I live a little. God, my mind's insane when you keep messing with my brain. But we've got love drugs. Someone's going crazy. Doesn't happen, baby. Let me out my mind.
Welcome to another American River College Athletics broadcast brought to you by Stones Radio Networks. Coming to you live from beautiful campus of American River College in Sacramento, California. Today's game is sponsored by United Rentals, Ace Body and Towing, the Lincoln Potters Baseball Club, Grateful Bread, Super Taco, and Taylor Builders. To get you ready for today's matchup, let's send it up to the booth, to the legend, Mark the Phantom Lowe, to bring you all of today's action.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Hutchinson Gym on the campus of American River College in lovely Sacramento, California. We've got women's basketball for you. Diablo Valley College Vikings. They are at 13-10 on the season, 3-8 in Big 8 conference play against the American River College Beavers, 5-18 on the season, 1-11 in conference play. That win was the last time they were out when they beat Sacramento City College. I'm here with my broadcast partner, Zach Lowe. Stones McCoy behind the glass, bringing you this one, 4 10-minute quarters on the ladies' side. Let's look at the starting lineups. Izzy De La Cruz, number 1. Grace Oakley, number 3. Number 5 is Alexi LePerry. Number 30 is Tamana Sharifi. And Skylar Parker, number 32, your 5 starters. For the Vikings, for the Beavers, it's Tamai Mancuso, number 2. The sophomore, number 11, Sydney Grant, the freshman from Rio Linda. Number 12, Ashley Laguna Gonzalez. Number 21, Haley Carpel, the sophomore from Ponderosa. And number 22 is Adriana Rubio Perez, the sophomore from Leroy Green Academy. And Zach, the last time we were here, we saw the Beavers grab their first win in a very impressive fashion against Sacramento City College. Tamai Mancuso had 34, and Sydney Grant had 25 rebounds, so some really good individual performances, and they grabbed themselves a W and looking to do 2 in a row tonight.
Right. Tamai Mancuso was 34 points, but she did have a lot of help that game. A lot of American River players hitting shots when they needed to, grabbing rebounds.
Carpel had 12 in that one. Grant had 9, as we said. Working it around against the zone, the Vikings. There's a 3 from the corner, and it's off the rim. No good. Mancuso pulled down a rebound. She had 10 in that game. That was Lexi LePerry taking that shot. And Mancuso pulls it down. She is being shadowed by Izzy De La Cruz. Works out of the corner, trying to feed it inside. It gets loose and picked up by LePerry. All the way down court, but Adriana Rubio Perez is in the passing lane. She gets it quickly to Mancuso. She's going to step through to Sydney Grant. And the Beavers pull it out. Get down to 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Knocked away. Good defensive play by Oakley there, but she knocks it out of play. Grace Oakley from Bishop O'Dowd, a freshman. 13 on the shot clock for the Beavers.
Diablo Valley coming out playing high-pressure defense on Haley Carpel.
They are down under 10. I don't know if they realize it. They get it to Mancuso in the corner. She lets it fly. It's going to be a little short. Off the rim, picked up by number 30, Tamana Sharifi. Cross-court pass to to Oakley, and I think she is going to be called for the travel. What is it with you shooters when you get the ball and you look up and you got to take off for the hoop and you don't put the ball on the ground? You just kind of take that extra step, and you get called for it. It's the easiest call. Refs make it all the time because it's so easy to do.
Usually I would always do it when I was 50-50 shooting or dribbling, or when I was about to shoot and then something triggered in my mind to where I wanted to drive. So usually it's indecision. They'll kind of make those feet shuffle. Because if I'm lift faking and going, you're not going to shuffle your feet. You know what you're doing.
Knocked out a play off of Laguna Gonzalez, so it'll be the Vikings in possession. Lexi LePerry controlling up top against the zone defense from the Beavers. That's an open look for Oakley on the left side, and she's off the back rim, no good, and Sydney Grant pulls down the rebound. Average is up to 10.5 rebounds a game for Sydney. Mancuso, 28.7 points. Loose ball picked up by, again, Sharifi. De La Cruz passes underneath. Nice defense by Grant on the shot from Skylar Parker. LePerry to Sharifi. Goes up, lays it up, no good. Grant tips it out of bounds. No, it's saved. No, it is not saved by Rubio Perez. So everybody's still trying to get the lid off the basket here in the first 2:19.
Just need one person to do it, and the rest will fall.
So you're predicting a game in the hundreds for both teams?
Yes. That zone defense needs a lot of help rebounding.
De La Cruz is going to take a long three. It's short. Trying to save it is Skylar Parker. Did she save it? I don't know. I guess she did. Off of Rubio Perez. 12 seconds on the shot clock as that shot did not draw iron. De La Cruz to key it. Shot underneath, off the rim, no good, and Grant with another rebound. Beavers doing a good job of getting on the Vikings underneath the basket, bringing two defenders, putting pressure on the shot, and so far it's worked out. Rubio Perez sets a screen. Mancuso goes to the hoop, lays it up, and scores.
Beautiful.
So there's the first two.
Beautiful refusal of the screen by Mancuso, going left, laying it on up and in.
Wide open look for Oakley again. She nails it this time.
Diablo Valley is going to get a lot of those looks off one or two passes on the wing. It's going to be up to them to stay disciplined enough to pass up the first one, move the ball around a little bit more, get it inside and out, and take the next one.
Oakley averages 6 a game. She has 3. It's a 3-2 lead for the Vikings. Vikings won the earlier meeting 82-41. Mancuso puts it on the floor, steps in. Nice pass, but it's in between Carpel and Grant, and it's going to be deflected by the Vikings. Number 11, that's Tanaya Lindsay coming in the game. Tanaya from Langston Hughes Academy, another freshman, and Izzy De La Cruz steps out. Get the ball into Tamai Mancuso. She drives in, puts another floater up, and scores, and their foul is called. So Mancuso getting to the basket. Foul is on number 3, Grace Oakley, and Tamai will go to the line for 1. 34 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists in the outing on Tuesday for Tamai Mancuso.
That's a day at the office.
And she's looking like she's getting to the basket, at least early in this game. A little bit easier than she did in that one. She'll have 1 free throw, and it is good. 5-3 Beavers. 5 for Mancuso, 3 for Oakley. Feed inside. Grant with the defensive pressure. Going to go down on the ground. We're going to get a jump ball possession. Will be for the Beavers.
Nice hustle by Grant there. She is I guess you'd call it a roamer in the middle of that zone. It's not quite a 2-3. It's not quite a 2-1-2. It's like a 2-2-2 box with Grant in the middle, trying to stop the high post and controlling the middle of that paint.
She does a great job, but it just worries me because she's always acting. There's a 3 from Mancuso's off the rim and no good, but she's very aggressive back there, and you just don't want to see her get in foul trouble. She's so important to what the team is trying to do. LePerry controlling on the right side. Carpel the defense. Parker goes up against the rim, no good. Skylar Parker with a nice turnaround shot off the backboard, in and out. Mancuso's going to make a move again, goes for another runner. That one off the rim. She gets her own rebound, goes up strong. It looked like she got hammered, but no call. And Oakley's going to take another 3. And she nails it again. So Grace Oakley has 6.
She's going to have those looks all game if American River isn't going to flare out their wings.
Skylar Henrich is getting ready to come in. Laguna Gonzalez controlling for Mancuso. Tamai goes to the lane again, goes in the lane, puts it up, scores, and she is going to get to the line again. Looks to be like that is the offensive idea for the Beavers, Zach, is just let Tamai Mancuso go. She's one-on-one with her defender, and she can get around most any defender one-on-one.
Yeah, Diablo Valley's going to play man-to-man defense. They got to have to bring help.
LePerry comes out along with Skylar Parker. Izzy De La Cruz is back in the game. One shot for Mancuso. Tamai has 8 early on. It's 8-6. She has 8. Oakley has 6. Oakley from the wing feeds it inside. Nice defense. Good-looking shot, but it's in and out and pulled down by Laguna Gonzalez. I believe that was Heinrich with the shot.
Diablo Valley was still without a two-point basket.
Laguna Gonzalez with she got caught in the wrong foot there. That's going to be a backcourt violation.
Always important to make sure you touch it there so they get the ball at half court rather than down by the baseline. Just caught in between decisions.
Alexandra Davis is going to come in for Laguna Gonzalez. I think she was expecting a cut that wasn't there, and she got too far out on the front foot. 4:53 to go first quarter. Beavers lead by 2 as De La Cruz handles against zone pressure. Keyed by Alexandria Davis up on top. Nice drive by Lindsay. She puts it up and scores, and a foul is called.
That's the kind of aggression you need going against a zone. Talked about it many times about how when you see a zone, it's better to get that zone moving because the more you stand and look at the zone, nothing's gonna appear. You got to move it. You got to go quick. Get those defenders moving.
Lindsay with the basket and the foul. Misses the free throw. Pulled down by Grant, and Grant was called for the foul. You don't like to see that at all with Sydney Grant. She has one personal. Carpel controls to Grant. Hands it off, and she loses it. Picked up by Oakley. She feeds to Lindsay. Lindsay with the left hand, no good, and Rubio Perez gets it, and she's tied up. And it's going to be possession to the Vikings.
Good decision there by Oakley to pull it out. Didn't have anything, found a cutter late.
Kelly Hine comes in. It looks like Sharifi is coming out. Coming back in is Lexi LePerry, and Grace Oakley will take a seat. 8-8. We're going to have a 20-second timeout here for American River. 4:20 to go first quarter, 8-8 so far. What we've seen, Zach, basically Mancuso, when they put pressure on the on the Beavers ball handlers, though, they've really got some trouble, had a couple of turnovers out here.
Yeah, well, when the ball's in Mancuso's hands, they might want to go back a little bit, but when everyone else has the ball, that might be the time to go up and pressure. Because every time they've went up and pressured Mancuso well beyond the three-point line, she's dribbled by them and scored pretty easily. So I think you get up and you jam every player that isn't Mancuso, make it tough for them to get her the ball. But when she does have the ball, everybody be aware and have kind of a head on a swivel, see their own man and see Mancuso coming so you can bring help.
On the other hand, defensively, the Beavers in the zone, they've given up a lot of good looks from the wings. So far, Oakley has knocked down 2, but they're not likely to get out of that. That's the way they play defense.
I think that is the way they play defense, and they'll give you those threes to cut off the middle of the paint.
LePerry with the left hand up and good.
Those are the ones they don't want.
Right, and they had Grant in there, and you don't want to have her take a swipe at somebody in the first quarter and get her second foul. 10-8 Vikings. Mancuso shadowed by Izzy De La Cruz. Here goes Carpel down the lane, tries to feed it to Grant. She does. Sydney puts it up, can't get it, puts it up again. She's getting fouled into there, and no call. And it ends up being in the hands of the Vikings.
Everything but the made shot on that one. It's a good possession by the Beavers.
LePerry takes a long shot long, and nice job by Rubio Perez to block out number 33, Kelly Hine.
You always got to be aware of those weak side rebounds because when the shot goes up from one corner, it's most likely going to bounce to the other side. She did a great job boxing out.
Mancuso, left wing. She's going to drive into the key, goes up, gives herself a right-handed layup. Good. To your point, Zach, she gets one-on-one on the wing. She gets by that one defender, and nobody helps out, and she has a pretty clear look at the basket.
The other defenders on the court, the other 4 girls need to know when Mancuso has the ball so that they can get to help as well.
Lindsay puts one up, a nice-looking shot, but she misses it and pulled down by Grant. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. We're all tied at 10. Grace Oakley going to return, and so is Skylar Parker. Davis beats Mancuso inside. Tamai moves in, tries to get it to Grant. Nicely defended, though, by the Vikings, and they pull it out and get it to Lindsay, who loses it off her knee. Alexandria Davis to control. Carpel has an open lane. She's going to go all the way to the hoop to feed Grant, but it goes up the back, I think, of number 22, Skylar Heinrich. So Oakley is back, Parker is back, and Sharifi is also back to join Oakley and LePere. Beavers to inbound. Get it all the way out to Mancuso up top. Carpel is going to take her first shot, a 3 off the left side of the rim, no good. And Sharifi pulls it down. She likes to push it. We've seen that earlier in the first quarter. De La Cruz with a skip pass all the way across to LePere. Feeds it down on the ground. Nice job by Grant to go down and tie it up.
Good hustle by Grant early on. That's 2 or 3 loose balls that she's put her body on the line to grab.
So far, it seems like a couple of times the Vikings have tried that skip cross-court pass. It hasn't really been successful for them.
See some pressure now. Looks like a zone pressure.
Laguna Gonzalez is going to come back in, I think, for Rubio Perez.
Usually when the zone press has someone on the ball, it means that De La Cruz will be trapping the first pass. We'll see if that's what they do. No.
Grant has it. She gets it across to Carpel. Haley feeds Mancuso.
Beautiful press break by the Beavers there, getting it to the middle.
Gets a nice screen from Grant, lets it fly, but it's too long. And pulled down by Sharifi. So good defensive possession right there by the Vikings. A long pass by De La Cruz. Mishandled underneath by Parker. She regains control. Alexandria Davis with a nice deflection. Ends up in the hands of Sharifi. She drives the middle, steps through. Nice move. Rolls around and scores.
Pressure again from Diablo Valley. Beavers got to make sure there's a player in the middle of that pressure.
Coming down close to 1:10 to go. Grant hands it off to Mancuso. Tamai, a little bit of contact. Carpel's going to take a 3. That's off the back of the rim, no good. Flipped out, and Alexandria Davis with a nice play. She gets it. Mancuso works in there, tries to get it to Grant. Well defended, though. Good play in there by number 5, Lexi LePere, to come out with that one. Under 50 seconds to go here. De La Cruz to key it. She pulls up for the 2-pointer, and it's good.
That was a nice-looking jump shot.
14-10. Beavers moving a little slowly on the offense as Laguna Gonzalez picks that up, and she's going to be called for a travel. It's like Miracle Armstrong is coming in, and so is Adriana Rubio Perez. She is re-entering for Carpel and Sydney Grant with 29.7 seconds to go here in this first quarter.
Probably the last shot of the first quarter coming.
Coach Casey Waters talking to her team. Passes it underneath. Nicely defended in there by the Beavers. A 3-pointer by Sharifi, and she hits it. Sharifi averages 9, and she's got 5, but she hit that 3-pointer. 7-point lead for the Vikings as we're under 10 seconds to go. Mancuso getting the guy screen from Rubio Perez. Nice pass. Shot from the corner, no good by Davis, and that's the end of the quarter. At the end of 1, it is Diablo Valley 17, AR 10. You're watching RC Basketball presented by the Stones Radio Networks.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family. Local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed a job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Second quarter out here at Hutchinson Gym, 17-10 Diablo Valley. It is Grace Oakley with 6. Tamana Sharifi has 5. Tamai Mancuso has all 10 of the Beavers' points here, and it will be the Vikings inbounding to start our second quarter. Mark the Phantom Low, Zach Lowe here with Stones McCoy running the controls. Open look by Lipari. It's off the back rim and no good, and Rubio Perez pulls it down. Tamai Mancuso is out of the game right now. Pass to Haley Carpel. She's going to try to get it in, I think, to Grant. She can't, and knocked away by Oakley. Coming in from the left side, rights up with right hand, good. Oakley has 8. (19-10) Vikings. Mancuso ready to come back in. Miracle Armstrong out on top. Laguna Gonzalez speeds Carpel. Haley drives in from the left side, puts it up and scores.
It's a nice ISO at the elbow.
Averages 7.7. Has her first 2 tonight. It's 19-12. There's Oakley for a 3. It's good. That's the third 3 for Grace Oakley, the freshman from Bishop O'Dowd. And it's a 22-12 count in favor of the Vikings. Kelly Hine getting ready to come back in. Laguna Gonzalez works outside. Under pressure, feeds Carpel. She's going to try to get it into Grant, but it's pretty crowded underneath there. Haley's pass to Armstrong off her hands. Beavers can't save it, and we'll have a couple of substitutions. Mancuso comes in for Haley Carpel. Sharifi leaves for the Vikings for Kelly Hine. Izzy Dela Cruz running the show for Diablo Valley. She pulls up from 15, short, but nice rebound in there. And a shot going to the ground is Skylar Parker. Good defense by the Beavers, and they'll come up. We're going to have a jump ball nicely defended by Izzy Dela Cruz, and it'll be the Beavers' ball. Adriana Rubio Perez in with Mancuso, Grant, Armstrong, and Laguna Gonzalez.
Grant hasn't touched it in a few possessions. I wonder if they might want to get her a touch of the ball.
They're trying to get it to her, and it's good defense. There's Mancuso shot, no good. It's knocked out of bounds. It looked like by the Vikings, so it'll be Beavers. That was Lipari on there. Look like they're trying to get it into Sydney, but they're not able to. Mancuso, nice pump fake, goes up with the right hand, lays it up there, no good. Bopped out. Run down by Rubio Perez. I don't think she had to save it. It's knocked out, I think, by De La Cruz. No, they're going to call that off of Laguna Gonzalez.
I'm not sure if she had to save it either because I believe it was a tip out, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. 7:48 to go, first half. Carpel going to come back in as Oakley is open. She drives around 2, pulls up for a jumper off the rim, no good. And Rubio Perez with another rebound. So Oakley had some pressure come out because she's made a couple of threes and she went around it well, but a little hasty on the jump shot there, and the Beavers get possession. Mancuso working in, pulls it out, feeds it to Grant, and it's Parker over the top. If you can come over the back like that, it's going to be hard to get a pass in. She does it again. That time it looked pretty clean. And Grant ends up with it, but she's 25 feet away. Rubio Perez from the baseline rolls around, no good, and a nice rebound by Skylar Parker.
After all that pinball, they got a good look at the hoop.
They got a good look, and Parker with a good rebound. Oakley did the travel thing, a little shuffle. She didn't know what she was going to do. I think sometimes it's not that you don't know what you're going to do. It's you think, I'm going to shoot this. Maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you feel guilty, you know.
You go 99% of the way they're shooting.
Yeah,
and then the
I'm
last
shoot.
1%. Yeah.
7 minutes to go first half. Beavers trail by 10. Carpel is back. Rubio Perez, Laguna Gonzalez, and Grant. So starting lineup back on the floor for J.R. Matsunami. De La Cruz is playing good physical defense. Mancuso gets the shot up, doesn't make it. Nice rebound by Laguna Gonzalez. Carpel takes the three. Good. Beautiful job. Laguna Gonzalez with an excellent rebound, and she found Haley Carpel, who nailed the three.
And sometimes the best way to beat a strong defense is to put it on the rim, hope for an offensive rebound.
Nia Lindsay driving in from the left side. She lays it in. She's been impressive in her short stint. 4 points for Lindsay.
And she's thinking downhill every time she gets it. Before that zone can quite set up, she's already going downhill.
24-15. De La Cruz, who's played pretty tough defense on Mancuso, knocks it out of play. 6:12 to go first half. Mancuso. High screen set by Grant. She goes the other way. Nice spin move. Lays it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go, though. And Lindsay's in the right place, and she travels, unfortunately.
And Mancuso there, everything but the finish.
Yeah.
Great move.
Well, give credit to De La Cruz. She's making her work so hard to get to the basket. By the time there, finishing is, you're thinking about finishing. You're just thinking about getting there against the tough defense. So Beavers with 6 minutes to go first half. They trail by 9. They'll put it in with Adriana Rubio Perez. Looking for Mancuso on a cut, and then they're going to get it all the way out top to Haley Carpel. 25 on the shot clock. They're trying to get it into Grant, which they do. Sydney not really in a spot to shoot it, though. Laguna Gonzalez is going to take a shot from the baseline. That's a little too long. And De La Cruz comes off of Mancuso and grabs the rebound. Good defense by Laguna Gonzalez on Lindsay, who has the ball underneath, and she's tied up. And that will be the Vikings' possession, but good job by Laguna Gonzalez. The feed went down to Skylar Heinrich, and she dished it over to Lindsay. We're going to get a timeout. 5:38 to go first half. It's Diablo Valley 24, the Beavers 15. You're watching ARC Basketball presented by the Stones Radio Networks.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towne. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
5:38 to go first half from Hutchinson Gym. It's the Beavers trailing 24-15. Mark the Phantom Lowe, my broadcast partner Zach Lowe, and our engineer, producer, director is Mr. Stones McCoy. De La Cruz is going to take a good look at a three, and she nails it. She averages 11. She has 5. It's a 27-15 lead for the Vikings as they ran pretty good-looking screen, pretty good-looking play to get De La Cruz open. And as you noted earlier, Zach, she has a pretty good-looking shot.
Yeah. That one did not hit the rim as well. I wonder how many shots she takes a game if she only has 11. I'm sure she has the capability.
Mancuso driving in, puts it up, no good. She hits the floor hard, and I don't know what exactly is happening here. Let's see. They're going to call a foul on number 22. That is going to be Skylar Heinrich. Let's see if it's a shooting foul, and Mancuso collects herself and goes back to the free throw line. Two shots for Tamai, sophomore from Benicia High School. De La Cruz is going to be subbed out because she's a little bit shaken up as well, so they get Grace Oakley in for her. First one is off the rim and no good. Tamai hit the floor kind of hard there. So she's kind of collecting herself.
They both came up a little injured on that play. They got
a
good battle going between the two of them. Hopefully De La Cruz is okay on the bench. Looked like maybe an elbow or a hand to the face.
27-16, coming down to 5 minutes to go first half. They get it inside quickly to Kelly Hine. She works hard with the left hand, no good. And Carpel comes down with a rebound. Hands it to Tamai, and she's guarded by Oakley now, and she goes right around her, goes strong to the basket, and she's fouled. So without De La Cruz in front of her, she went right around Oakley, went to the hoop, and it looks like it's going to be called on Oakley.
Well, if you've been face guarded by the same person all game and they're kind of giving you fits, as soon as you get the ball and you see someone else guarding you, it's almost like Christmas. You want to go right at them.
And if they can do that, then they can get the defense to switch, and then Grant will be open, as she has not been so far much today. First one is too long on the free throw. Grant yet to score. Mancuso has 11, and Haley Carpel has 5. Beavers just trying to stay in touch here over the last 4:50. They trail by 10. Lipari feeds it inside. Little weave action left side. Heinrich was inside. Nice defensive play. Good contest by Ashley Laguna Gonzalez as Heinrich threw the pass inside, but it was knocked out of bounds, and she's going to come out, and going in is Tamana Sharifi. 17 on the shot clock. They get it in over the head of Laguna Gonzalez to Sharifi. Ball's knocked loose, but retained by Oakley. Carpel with a tight defense on Sharifi, who has a 3 in this game. She takes a little turnaround jumper, no good from 3. Nice defense that time by the Beavers.
Yeah. Cutting off the middle of the paint. You heard Grant saying, we know this during the baseline out of bounds. So it's a little play they recognize. Maybe they went over in the scouting. Shot clock violation.
4:20 to go, first half. Seems like the Vikings really were trying to get the ball and play it off the post in those situations. Carpel works the outside. Laguna Gonzalez picks it up, feeds it to Grant. Nice pass to Rubio Perez. Good ball movement by the Beavers. Carpel controlling, 10 on the shot clock. She asked for the screen from Grant, and she's going to take the 3. No good. Rubio Perez over the back trying to get the rebound, but it ends up in the hands of LaPerry. She gets it up to Heinrich. Feeds it inside. Nice hook shot, but it's no good, and Laguna Gonzalez comes down with another rebound.
Diablo Valley trying to attack the zone before it gets set up.
Mancuso working around, spin move inside, puts it up on the wrong foot, and somehow it goes in. Referees couldn't call anything because no one knew what that was.
I don't think I can
have
tell
no
you
idea what it was either.
2
Heinrich
points.
controls it. She'll take a shot, no good. Oakley is going to be called, I think, for going over the back. Let's see. No, it's going to be Laguna Gonzalez for going over the back of Oakley.
Just a 2-hand push in the back. That's all that was.
All right. Well, then, bygones be bygones, I say. Heinrich comes out, going back into Sharifi. 27-19, 3:21 to go, and it'll be inbounded under the Vikings basket with Lexi LaPerry. And she's got a wide open shot to Skylar Parker for the basket. That's
just
her first 2.
Just a box set 2 screens going up towards the elbow, and then once you set them, turn and flash towards the ball. So hopefully they forget about you.
And they did that indeed, and Parker has her first 2.
People get so worried. You can get so worried by the player coming off the screen. You tend to forget about the person
working
setting
strong,
the screen.
right hand up and in. I believe it's 29-21. I don't think it's 27. Gets inside to Parker. She rearranges herself, goes strong around Grant. Nicely helped by Laguna Gonzalez. There's a nice reach in by Ashley to cause that to go out of bounds. It'll be the Vikings inbounding. Let's see what they run this time. Last time they got
Same
the easy
exact
layup,
play.
and they're doing the same thing, trying to get it that time into Sharifi, and they do, and she puts it in. That was a little more difficult, but still the same result. And that's 2 out-of-bounds plays and 2 baskets for the Vikings here. 2:30 to go in the half. They lead at 31-21. Mancuso at top as we're in a zone situation here. Mancuso, nice pump fake. Laguna Gonzalez feeds it back to Mancuso, who gets it to Carpel. Haley goes to the basket, puts it up with the right hand. It was knocked away. Nice defense by Grace Oakley. And
2
it will
seconds.
be 2 seconds on the shot clock for the Beavers.
Some sort of screen the screener and getting Grant going towards the hoop.
That's what they try to do. Grant tries to put it up, and she loses it, but we're going to get a foul. So well called by you and well played by the Beavers. They got it to Sydney Grant, and she got Sharifi. So Sharifi is called for the foul, her first personal. Just 3 team fouls.
Good way to get the Beavers a breather without using a timeout, too.
Grant's off the back rim, no good. Sydney's still looking for her first point. That one goes off the heel and in. So cuts it to 9 with 2 minutes to go here in the first half. LaPerry controlling up top. She cuts right down through and picks up a 14-footer and nails it. So a little bit too lax on the zone there. She got right into the key and got a wide open look.
Yeah, the point of the zone is to take away the paint. Just a free runner right in there and a nice shot.
Filling it into Haley Carpel, free throw line. Sets a screen for Mancuso. Tamai works it in. It goes up off the board, but they're not going to call it. It's going to be a foul, I think, on Sydney Grant. Let's see. Yes, it is on the screen. She's clearing out. That's the second foul on Sydney Grant. Takes away a basket for the Beavers.
And if you're Coach Matsuyama, you live with those threes, but you can't live with plays like that where it just gets into the teeth of your defense with only 1 or 2 passes.
Parker with a turnaround, misses it, and Beavers pull it down. Mancuso makes a move, goes to the basket, puts it up, doesn't score. He gets the rebound. So Mancuso will go to the line for 2. And Alexandria Davis comes back in for Sydney Grant with the 2 fouls. Don't want to get her to get her third before halftime. And Mancuso to the line for 2. She's, I think, 4 for 6, which is uncharacteristic for her. So she's having to work hard tonight.
An important 1 minute going into halftime for American River with Grant on the bench. You want to steal a few points here, maybe get it under 8 points. Definitely under 10 if you can.
Mancuso makes them both. Sharifi's got an open lane, and she's going to kick it back to LaPerry.
Extra small lineup out there for American River as well.
Goes all the way through. Laguna Gonzalez crashes and gets it. Nice pass by Miracle Arms, or Davis to Mancuso. Tamai goes up and under and scores.
Beautiful Euro step. Takes the defender totally out of the play.
Nice play by Alexandria Davis to get that one out there. It passes. Great job by Carpel defensively. Got run over, no call, and Rubio Perez pulls down a great rebound.
I'm in favor of when in doubt, just call nothing. I like that.
Okay. Mancuso gets through the defense, lays up on a runner, no good. Poked out. Nice play by Davis to poke it to Rubio Perez for the basket. Alexandria Davis with another excellent play. And the Beavers have cut it to 5 with 15 seconds to go in the half.
Diablo Valley waiting for the last shot here, I presume.
Davis coming out to put some pressure now on LaPerry. 5-4. Sharif takes it no good, and that is off the rim. That is the end of the first half. And to your point, Zach, great job by the Beavers here at the end. Last minute of the first half, they've cut it to 5 at 33-28.
I believe that was a 6-0 run without Grant on the court. So that is huge by the Beavers, winning those minutes since she had 2 fouls and wasn't going to come in.
Exactly. Alexandria Davis with a couple of big plays at the end, and Tamai Mancuso lighting up the scoreboard. So we're going to take a break for halftime. Our score, Diablo Valley 33, American River College 28. You're watching ARC Basketball presented by the Stones Radio Networks.
Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5.
Let me get a 2-beat, 2-clip, and they don't want it. They don't want it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't really
run away.
Yeah.
I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I'm not. I didn't want me.
Yeah,
to
I
sound
don't know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that.
Generally,
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy.
Yeah.
You see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home. Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the side. Potters get the win 8-5. Sanchez 1-on-4. She gets it back, trying to get it back to Gallegos. What a spin move. Her shot is blocked. She has it controlled, puts in the goal. Witt trying to set it, and she sets it over for Molly Harrison, pokes it over. Short set for Barrios, and her slam goes out of play. He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Funny, but I wanted to ask you about that because I remember you doing that show, and you kind of
Go ahead.
That's our new
Those
show.
are really nice.
Yeah, Beneath One Fern is what we call the
set.
show.
Yeah, between
Alternate.
a flower.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
we're working on we're
Okay.
workshopping the title.
Yes.
Ooh. Well, you may not see that $10 again, my friend. That woman does not like to fork over the cash.
I heard him say he'd pay you next Tuesday. So,
That's right. I didn't bring pad and paper, so I don't know what to tell you what's going to happen when I come back.
First of all,
I got to take notes.
We may end up in one, especially on this episode of the Stones and Toys Show.
Oh, snap.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
told Rick, I said, this is the guy that's going to lead us out of the...
He can't even lead us out of the
He
parking
can't get
lot.
out of the parking lot.
So we just moments ago, a rhubarb, a brouhaha between Mr. Reynolds, the great Jerry Reynolds, and the great Mr. Basketball.
They always wear
He
something
dresses different. He has his suit on and stuff.
So,
Yeah.
so it's like, hey, fans, I'm different.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the man.
Well,
See, so...
yeah.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid, and that's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5.
Let me get a 2 beat, 2 clip, and they don't want it. They don't want it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't really
run away.
No, I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me.
Yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that.
Generally,
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy.
Yeah.
You see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home. Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the side. Potters get the win 8-5. Sanchez 1-on-4. She gets it back, trying to get it back to Gallegos. What a spin move. Her shot is blocked. She has it controlled, puts in the goal. Witt trying to set it, and she sets it over for Molly Harrison, pokes it over. Short set for Barrios, and her slam goes out of play. He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman, and Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. Welcome back to Hutchinson Gym on the campus of American River College. Ready for some second half action. Mark the Phantom Lowe here with my broadcast partner, Zach Lowe, and our producer, director, cameraman, and everything else, Mr. Stones McCoy. Beavers trailing this one 33-28 to my Mancuso with 20 of the 28 points. And, Zach, we've talked about it throughout the first half. Now, obviously, the Vikings are going to try to take Tamai out of it as much as they can. So what do the Beavers do offensively?
Well, it starts with getting the other girls involved as far as when you take your shots, take them with confidence. Let the other team know that they can't just only guard Tamai and then have help off of everyone else onto her. Take your shots confidently and move without the ball.
They try to get it into Grant right away. Nice move by Sydney. She'll go up for the jump shot, and it's good. To your point, Zach, they go to Sydney Grant, and she makes a nice pull-up jump shot, and it's a 3-point game.
Go ahead.
Oakley, who led the team with 11 in the first half, she's running the baseline trying to get open. She's in the right baseline, almost stepped out of bounds. Sharifi had 7. She goes up to the basket, no good. Grant can't foul her, and then Sharifi goes up again, no good. Grant tries to tie her up. They get it out to Delacruz. Nice pass. LePerry from the left corner, no good. But again, pulled down by Skylar Parker.
There's that weak side rebound in his zone.
Parker's shot is no good off the, which I think Mancuso might have been called for a foul on LePerry. Let's see. It is Tamai Mancuso. I believe that's her second personal foul.
2 offensive rebounds off 2 weak side shots.
That is the first foul on Mancuso. Oakley is open outside. She chooses not to take it. 20 on the shot clock for Izzy De La Cruz. Nice bounce pass to Parker. She puts it in. Parker with 4 now.
Nice play making Grant step up. De La Cruz just a little dump off pass. Easy 2 points.
Parker averages 13. She's got 4. Mancuso working the top. Laguna Gonzalez and Mancuso again. Carpel's going to go all the way to the basket. Puts it up with the right hand. No good. Too long. And Sharifi comes out with it, and she pounds it down, and a little bounce pass to Oakley for an open 3. Short. Mancuso gets the rebound. Good look by Oakley, and that was just short. Tamai slicing through, tries to go up with the right hand, scores.
Diablo Valley changing up the matchup on Mancuso. No longer De La Cruz.
Parker again, and Rubio Perez is going to be called for a foul.
They're putting number 5, Lexi LePerry, on him now.
We've seen Mancuso go to the hoop whenever De La Cruz isn't on her. We've seen her go straight to the hoop, and that's what she did last time. Rubio Perez called for the foul. That is her first personal foul. It'll be 2 shots for Skylar Parker. Skylar from Alhambra High School. She's a sophomore. Kelly Hine also from Alhambra High School, and so is Lexi LePerry. Second one rolls around, no good. Grant tries to get a hand on it, and she's, I think, knocked it out, and it's going to be back to the Vikings. Sharifi with good contest there and caused Grant to lose it. Timeout. J.R. Matsunami comes out, calls the timeout, and with 8:15 to go, it's going to be a 20-second timeout, so we're going to keep it here. Vikings leading 35-33. And, Zach, you talked a couple of times about the weak side rebounders coming out. What can the Beavers do to try to offset that?
Well, it's all about finding a body. As soon as that shot goes up, the first thing should be finding a body. You don't want to follow the ball all the way. And, you know, if you're in the middle part of the floor, like the 2 guards at the top, you should veer over to that weak side rebound. Just like, since we've talked about many times, this Beaver team plays a zone. You don't have a man assigned to box out. You box out the person closest to you. So the first thing is find a body and then find the ball. And more than likely, like we've said, off of the wing, the ball's going to bounce off the other side on the weak side.
8:15 to go. We're back in action. 35-33 for the Vikings. They run it into Parker, and she has it turned around. Nice defensive contest by Sydney Grant on that one. With the 2 fouls, she's got to be careful, but she was straight up on that one, and Parker couldn't hit it. Laguda Gonzalez working the wing. Mancuso trying to get some space, and LePerry is on her, and she loses it off her foot out of bounds, and that is going to be the Vikings' ball. That time, I think Tamai had LePerry on her, and she was looking to go to the basket as she has in the beginning, and she kicks it out of bounds. So revised score 36-32. Shot is no good. Grant goes up strong, gets the rebound, pulls it off, and gives it to Rubio Perez.
And those are the shots that are really enticing against the zone.
Carpel. Tamai looking to set Grant way out here to set the screen, and she rolls to the basket. Nice pass, entry pass into Grant, gives it back to Mancuso and lays it in.
Beautiful 2-man game.
Really some delicate passing in there too, and they made it look easy. And it's a 2-point game. Nice move by De La Cruz, dishes it to LePerry. She's in no man's land, in there a long time. De La Cruz with the corner shot, good. 7 for De La Cruz. And to your point, Zach, probably I think 7 on maybe 3 shots. She has not shot the ball a lot, but she looks good whenever she does. 4-point lead for the Vikings. 6:50 to go, third quarter. They get it into Grant, and there's Parker over the back again. Knocks it away and gets possession. Good defensive play by Skylar Parker. Oakley leaves it for Sharifi, puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, loses it, and it will be the Vikings' possession. Tough when you have somebody shooting from the right side and the ball misses on the left side and the same person goes over and gets that rebound. Here comes Alexandria Davis in the game for Sydney Grant.
Small lineup out for the Beavers.
Skylar Heinrich coming in as well. She'll take the place of Sharifi, who is very impressive on the boards for the Vikings, who lead at 38-34.
As the Beavers
Rubio Perez in the middle, and they get it to Parker. She puts it in, she runs around. They're going to call it travel, which is unfortunate because Mancuso had the pass and she was headed down court, but it was a travel on Skylar Parker. And give credit to the defense of Rubio Perez in there, who's made her spin and lose her balance there.
Simultaneously, as the Beavers got smaller, Diablo Valley subs in another big.
So Carpel on top. Mancuso and Rubio Perez working the inside. And we're going to get a foul and maybe on Rubio Perez on the screen. So it's a turnover for the Beavers, and the Vikings will inbound with 6:18 to go.
And like I've said before, usually those illegal screens on the ball means that it's the ball handler's fault.
Pass is mishandled by Heinrich and handled by Mancuso. She drives in, and there she scores, and the foul is finally called on Heinrich.
Looked like one of those calls that was a little late because maybe the ref thought he didn't call it, and then he thought he was going to miss it, so then you know how they call it.
Yeah, if she misses it, I have to call it, but if she makes it, I won't. But then it looks pretty bad. I better call it.
I got to call it,
yeah.
and then it
I think
went
he
in.
made the right move. So Skylar Heinrich's going to come out.
Incredible shot by Mancuso. She loves that Euro step on the right side of the fast break.
She's got 26. And hits the free throw. So it's LePerry, it's De La Cruz, Parker, Oakley, and Sharifi, the starting lineup in there.
It didn't take long for Sharifi to come back in the game.
Nice defensive pressure from Carpel. I don't think that the coach liked what Heinrich was doing in there as far as the defensive play. And so Coach Waters made the substitution. Under 6 minutes to go, third quarter. 38-37.
Inbounder. Yep.
There's De La Cruz. She's hit everything else, and she hits that as well.
America's play works again.
Got to be a little bit more aware if you're the Beavers that that's where that might go. Because as you say, a lot of teams like to do the very same thing. But it's a good-looking shot by De La Cruz. She has 10, and it's a 4-point lead.
Yeah, I don't think the play gets the name America's play if it doesn't get ran a lot.
Carpel's pass is intercepted by Oakley on a nice play. LePerry running the right side. Nice pass by De La Cruz, and LePerry lays it in.
Beautiful no-look pass by De La Cruz.
And from a 1-point lead, it's now a 6-point lead for the Vikings. Coach Waters imploring her team defensively. The Beavers again with Grant out of the lineup. Running the weave with Mancuso, guarded by LePerry. Trying to use Rubio Perez, trying to get to the hoop. Carpel's going to take the three from the right side. Off the rim and no good, and Skylar Parker plucks the rebound out of the air and gets it to De La Cruz. Good job by Carpel to close. Parker turns around and lays it in. Good shot. I didn't think she had any room when she laid that one in between two defenders. So another 20-second timeout coming, 4:46 to go. Beavers trail 45-37. We'll take a short break. You're watching RC Basketball presented by the Stones Radio Networks.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
Welcome back, 4:46 to go. Izzy De La Cruz has 10, Grace Oakley 11, and now Skylar Parker has 7 for the Vikings, who've opened up an 8-point lead with 4:46 to go. Alexandria Davis is back in. Ashley Laguna Gonzalez, Tamai Mancuso, Adriano Rubio Perez, and Sydney Grant re-enters the game for the Beavers. Alexandria Davis says, does anybody want to come back? I got an inbound pass to give here, but I don't know nobody to throw it to. Laguna Gonzalez under pressure, poked away. She picks it up. It's Mancuso. Grant with a screen, but she's far away from the basket. Takes a long three off the rim, no good. Laguna Gonzalez pulls it down. It's going to be a jump ball possession going to the Vikings. 4:19 third quarter. Vikings a 7-0 run here since the Mancuso three-point play made it 38-37.
The Beavers
beat it inside to Parker, and that's a foul on Grant Laguna Gonzalez trying to front Parker. Now, nice pass in there. I believe that was LePerry who put it over the top.
And when you front, you need to rely on your other teammate to be behind you stopping that pass. And it looked like Grant was up trying to stop the high post in their little 2-3, 2-1-2 zone. So she was Diablo Valley overloading that right side to kind of get the Beavers confused.
Carpel comes back in. Rubio Perez leaves, and Davis leaves. Miracle Armstrong is in the game. First free throw, no good for Skylar Parker. Beavers are back home next Tuesday. That's also no good. But Sharifi had it and taken away by Grant, but it's going to be the Beavers' possession. Beavers with games next Tuesday and Thursday, the last home games of the season. Tuesday at Santa Rosa. Thursday it is Folsom Lake College, 5:30 and 7:30. Men at 5:30, women at 7:30. Check it out on YouTube, ARC Athletics or Stones Radio Networks. Like and subscribe. Never miss ARC sports action. We got basketball, we got baseball, we got softball. We got it all coming at you all spring long. Mancuso against LaPerry, trying to get an opening. Spin move, nice job on the runner scores.
Great move by Mancuso on the spin move. They're doing a good job taking away her driving lane.
Oakley to the basket, cut off by Laguna Gonzalez, and nicely done. There goes LaPerry to the hoop. She shoots it no good. Oh, it rolls off, but a foul.
They're doing a good job cutting off her initial driving lane. She's having to do her spins and her step-throughs to get back to the other one and just making tough shots.
Miracle Armstrong with the foul. And LaPerry will go to the line for two. Lexi from Alhambra, a sophomore. She has 6 points in the game. 45-39. Last time these two teams played, it was 82-41 for the Vikings. Second free throw is good. Carpel keying it. The pass to Miracle Armstrong is going to go in the back court, and it'll be a turnover. Pass a little off target, and I don't think Miracle was really looking for it.
The Beavers need to get control before it gets a little bit more than 10 points. Keep this. You've played a good game so far. Keep it tight.
Feeds inside to Parker. She's looking to score every time, but that time she gets it back to LaPerry, who's driving in the lane. Good job by Grant to cut her off as she's in the lane for a while. De La Cruz goes inside, and they're going to call a foul on Miracle Armstrong. And that will be 2 shots because the Beavers are over the foul limit, 5 per quarter. So De La Cruz will go to the line for 2, and here comes Derica Lewis for her first appearance, and Miracle Armstrong comes out. Derica, a freshman from Valley. Miracle Armstrong comes out of Oakmont High, the Vikings. So Vikings playing the Vikings. De La Cruz's first free throw is well short, and she'll have one more. Izzy De La Cruz, sophomore, Las Lomas High School. Second one is good. Adriana Rubio Perez comes in for Ashley Laguna Gonzalez, I believe. Yes. So Carpel, Mancuso, Grant, Lewis, and Rubio Perez are the 5 on the floor for the Beavers. They trail at 47-39. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Mancuso and Grant with a 2-person game. Gets it to Grant. Back to Mancuso. She'll take a 3. That is long. It rolls off the floor. Picked up by, I think, Oakley, and she gets it in the corner. And here come the Vikings.
Not a bad look.
There's a 3-pointer, no good. And Parker well over the back of Carpel, saved by Mancuso.
It's a great box out by Carpel on that. Like we've been talking about, those long rebounds.
Heinrich going to come back in as Mancuso works one-on-one, goes through with the runner-up, rolls it around, no good. Grant, nice rebound, puts it up, no good. And I think they're going to call out of bounds on the Vikings. LaPerry getting the rebound. Grant really gets a lot of contact in there, especially when she goes up for the rebounds, and she hasn't been to the line. I think she's been to the line twice today. Inbounded for ARC. Grant trying to work it inside. Rubio Perez sends it all the way out to Mancuso. 30 on the shot clock. Here's Rubio Perez. Wing, no good. Good pass and good looking shot, just a little bit too short. And here comes Izzy De La Cruz and the Vikings. Heinrich's going to take a 3. It's off right. It's short. Going to be an air ball.
I know that shot didn't pan out, but the Vikings are pushing the ball more and more. And I think that's might have what they talked about during halftime, because when they walk it up, American River can set that zone. When they sprint it up and run, American River can't really set up their zone or get to the spots in time.
De La Cruz seems to make the right pass every time, too. She sees she sees the floor very well. 1:45 to go, third quarter. Mancuso's going to drive the lane, kick it out to Carpel. She'll take a three. It's off. Grant tries to run it down and save it, but she was out of bounds when she did so.
That was impressive. That was a save with her fist, so she would volleyball spike it back onto the court.
Unfortunately, her feet were already out of bounds, and so it didn't count.
And it worked. If she was in, it would have worked.
I know, it was
went
great.
Right to her team.
It was an incredible spin on it, too. So De La Cruz controls. She's going to pull up, kick it out to Heinrich, works the left side. Nice cutoff, but a nice shot. Switches to the right hand and scores. She averages 8.5. That's her first two. But a really nice play from the left baseline with the right hand.
Similar to the end of the first half now. Minute left, 10-point game. Need to get it under 10 points so you can feel good about going into the fourth quarter.
1:10 on the clock. Mancuso around LaPerry, goes up off the board, no good. And a nice rebound in there by Sharifi, and she lets it, gets it ahead to LaPerry, who goes on her own up there, shoots it and scores. To your point, Zach, 12-point lead now. 50 seconds to go. Carpel hits Derica Lewis, who lets it fly, no good. And Sharifi has it on a breakout. Grant, what a try by Grant. That is really hard work by Sydney Grant, and she knocked it off Sharifi. It'll be Beavers' possession.
Really nice hustle play. Getting your team another possession.
Denia Lindsay comes in. Grace Oakley comes out. Ashley Laguna Gonzalez comes in. Haley Carpel goes out. Comes Kelly Hine back in the game for Izzy De La Cruz. 39 to go in the quarter, 30 on the shot clock. Mancuso, Rubio Perez, Laguna Gonzalez, Grant, and Lewis. High screen again. Feed it inside to Grant. Nice move. Puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up again, and finally a foul is called. First one there was a foul. I think it was really probably the most open Sydney's had on a shot today, and she just shot it too hard, but then she got the rebound and was fouled. On Tamana Sharifi gets her second personal, and Grant will go back to the line. Good touch, and that one is down, 51-40. Two good-looking free throws. Grant now has 5, and with 25 seconds to go, it's LaPerry controlling. Heinrich, Sharifi, and Lindsay. Burned 10 seconds off the time, and now here goes LaPerry in there. She feeds it over. Nice defense, and Sharifi's going to take the three from the top of the key, and she nails it. Well done by the Vikings to get that three right before the end of the quarter, and Sharifi nails it. She has 10 in our score at the end of 3 quarters. Diablo Valley 54, American River 41. You're watching ARC Basketball presented by the Stones Radio Networks.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family. Local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies, and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Welcome back to Hutchinson Gym. Fourth quarter action. Beavers and the Vikings. Diablo Valley with a 54-41 lead after Tamana Sharifi hit that three right before the end of the quarter. She has 10. 11 for Izzy De La Cruz. 9 for Lexi LaPerry. 11 for Grace Oakley. The pass underneath, saved off the foot of Grant, but picked up by the Beavers. Mancuso against De La Cruz. Nice move, and she tries to get it inside. She does it. Derica Lewis, what a play.
Nice push and transition. Derica Lewis running her lane. Easy 2.
There's a pass down to Heinrich. Nicely defended by the Beavers. Lewis hits that 2 on a great pass from Mancuso. It's an 11-point cushion for the Vikings. De La Cruz controls up top. All the way underneath to LaPerry, who goes baseline. De La Cruz works inside. She pulls up, takes a 15-footer, and that's going to be a bailout foul on Mancuso there.
Not sure, though they do call it on the shot. Okay.
And they're going to give De La Cruz 2 shots. Into the shot clock, she went in there and kind of like leaned up against Mancuso. Give her credit, she got the call, and she'll have 2 free throws.
There was a bump. I just didn't know if it was on the shot or.
11 points for De La Cruz in this one. Make that 12. Lead back up to 12 for the Vikings. We're looking to go 4-8 in conference play with 4 games left.
Lost the
hits
shoe.
them both.
I think we're good now.
Derica Lewis celebrated her basket by losing her shoe, which is an odd way to do it. Carpel getting ready to come back in. So we go down to 9 minutes left to go in the game. 56-43. Laguna Gonzalez. Grant coming out to set that high screen. Nice pass by Mancuso. She puts it up, rolls around, and scores.
Great pass by Mancuso there. Grant taking the hit and scoring.
Taking the hit, exactly, yeah. There were a lot more contact than on the jump shot right there. Here comes Sharifi. Nice step through, puts it up, no good, but a really nice move by Tamana Sharifi. And a rebound by Laguna Gonzalez.
AR can keep stringing together stops. They can stay in this game.
3-pointer by Mancuso off the back rim, no good. What a nice rebound, though, and Laguna Gonzalez comes out with it. Derica Lewis with the rebound. Saves the possession for the Beavers. 20 to go on the shot clock. Beavers trail by 11. Around LaPerry, going inside. Nice Euro step, rolls it in. Mancuso with 2 more. She has 31, and it's a 9-point game with 8 minutes to go, and here comes De La Cruz. Pulls up for the 12-footer and cages it. To our point, Zach, as soon as they're going to push it every time, too, before the Beavers can get their zone set up, and they're getting some pretty good looks that way.
You got to run back, head on a swivel, backpedal, point where the ball is, and who knows who has ball.
15 on the shot clock here. Mancuso trying to set up Grant. Goes baseline on LaPerry. Gets it to Sidney. Goes inside, puts it up, no good, but Laguna Gonzalez is right there again. Beautiful pass to Lewis. Lewis spins around, and she is fouled, I believe. Good job, but Laguna Gonzalez gets a lot of very unlikely rebounds, and she just gets herself into the spot, and she pulls it down and saves the possession. Derica Lewis is going to lead the game, and Haley Carpel comes back. Lewis with 2 points. A couple of really nice plays out there. Donna Lindsay leaving, and so is Skylar Heinrich.
To your point, Laguna Gonzalez crashing the boards on offense, and she is in the back of the zone on defense, so she has to go almost a full 94 feet every possession. So that's why Diablo Valley pushes the ball.
Carpel's going to take a 3, contested, no good, rolls around, and it looks like it is Parker that pulls it down. De La Cruz running the show again. Oakley open, and she shuffled her feet. She got away with it. Gets it back to here's Sharifi. Her 3 is no good. And it's off. And I don't know if you noticed that, but Sharifi has a little pose after she shoots her 3, and I'm all here for it. She shoots the 3, and then she kind of like gets in a little crouch there, and a little follow through. I'm all for it,
I'll
man.
have to notice that
Beautiful,
next time.
beautiful.
I was too appalled by the no travel in the corner. I'm sorry.
T847. You can't let your emotions get the best of you, kid. Laguna Gonzalez hands it to Mancuso, guarded well by Lipari. She goes strong to the hoop, puts it up and scores. Mancuso now with 33.
If they're going to keep letting her get to that right hand, she's going to keep doing it.
Keeping it close, and she's going to have a shot. Lipari is called for the foul. Lexi now with 3 of them. And Tamai goes to the line. She had 34 on Tuesday. She has 33 today. Make that 34, and the Beavers are within 8 with just under 7 minutes to go. Here comes De La Cruz getting down here early. She gets Lipari with an open 3, left side, no good. Parker goes up for the rebound, but Laguna Gonzalez comes down with it. And the Beavers get it up court to Mancuso. She's going to make a move on De La Cruz, tries to shoot a little jumper. Nicely defended by Izzy De La Cruz and pulled down by Sharifi. Good defense by Sydney Grant on LaParry, and the shot is short and pulled down by Rubio Perez.
Beautiful defense. Now, if you're the Beavers, you need to slow it down and get a good shot. You've got 2 stops in a row. You need to try to build some momentum off this offensive possession.
6 minutes to go. You're only down 8. You're right back in this thing. Carpel, right side, thinks about it. She throws it up with the left hand because it was down to the shot clock, and I don't know how the shot clock got down so quickly, to be honest with you.
Didn't they just start the offensive possession?
I thought so, yeah. 5:59 to go. That just seemed like awfully quick. Apari working left side. Nice pass to Skylar Parker for the score. Parker was 7 in the second half, 9 for the game, and that's a 10-point deficit now of the Phantom 30-second clock. Mancuso gets all the way to the hoop, and it's grabbed by De La Cruz. No basket on that one. That will be the 4th team foul, though, for the Vikings in the third quarter, so it'll be bonus for the Beavers for the last 5:33. And they will inbound it from underneath the hoop. Mancuso will do the honors.
That'll be big for later on in the game for the Beavers getting points with the clock stopped.
They do America's play, but this time Carpel kind of telegraphs the pass, and De La Cruz knocks it out of play.
Both teams with the play in their repertoires tonight.
7. It's America's play, you said, so everybody's got to have it. It's unpatriotic if you don't. 15 to go on the shot clock. Cruz all over Mancuso. Here goes Carpel. Knocked away. She's going to shoot it. It's blocked. Good defensive play by Sharifi. We're going to whistle and we get a timeout for the Vikings. 5:12 to go in the ball game. Diablo Valley 60, American River 50. You're watching ARC basketball presented by the Stones Radio Networks.
I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
.512 to go. Vikings lead by 10. Izzy De La Cruz with 10 points in the second half. She has 15. 7 points in the second half for Skylar Parker. She has 9. Grace Oakley scored all 11 of hers in the first half. Tamai Mancuso with 34 for the Beavers. And here's De La Cruz into the key. Pulls up for a 12-footer. Rolls around no good. Nicely rebounded by Parker, but it's out of her hands. And she took a little bit of physical play right there, too, as she went to the floor. And it's Beaver possession, and we're going to have pressure from the Vikings.
A 1-2-2 look again. Beavers need someone in the middle.
They get it to Grant. Grant, nice pass to Lewis. He walks through and puts it up no good, and she's going to be called for the travel. She did take the extra step there, but it's a nice pass by Sydney Grant. As you said, get the ball to the middle, and she had an open wing, and the call of the travel. Pass underneath is off the hands of Sharifi, and that's an unforced turnover for the Vikings. And pressure again by DVC.
Keep your dribble and use ball fakes. Two important things as well.
Sharifi puts it up, misses it, gets her own rebound, which she does all the time, and she goes out to the corner. Tries to get it inside to Parker. Parker does a little spin move and throws it up, and I don't know what that was. They're going to call the foul on Sydney Grant.
Okay.
That's her fourth personal, I believe. Yes, it is Sydney's fourth personal foul with 4:31 to go. 7 points for Grant. She has 6 of them in this half. Parker with a beautiful free throw. She has 8 in the half, 10 in the game. That is no good. Grant gets the rebound. Rubio Perez with it. That's stolen by De La Cruz. Puts it up and misses. Oakley, she's fouled underneath the basket. So the Beavers with a couple of lazy passes, and opportunistically the Vikings come up with the steals, and it's going to end up, I think, with free throws. Yes, it's going to be a foul on Mancuso. And so to the line will be Grace Oakley.
When you press, you're always looking for those lazy passes, so that's why a ball fake is so crucial, because you know they'll bite on everything because they want to steal so bad in a wide open layup.
We got a timeout called by J.R. Matsunami, the coach of the Beavers, and so with 4:20 to go, we'll step away. Vikings lead this one 61-50. You're watching ARC Basketball presented by the Stones Radio Networks.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
4:20 to go in the ballgame. 61-50 Vikings. Grace Oakley will be at the line. She has 11 points in the game, all in the first half. Freshman from Bishop O'Dowd. First free throw off the back iron. No good. Grant working with 4 fouls. Now Mancuso has 3 fouls for the Beavers. Second one rolls around and Grant pulls it down. Let's see if the Beavers can get it up court. They get it to Derica Lewis, back to Grant. And she's going to pass it, and Parker pulls it down.
Those cross-court passes are always tough against a pressing team. They're searching for those.
De La Cruz looking to feed it in. Brings it all the way to the corner. LaPerry's going to take the 3, and she nails it. That's 12 for LaPerry.
A little bit of urgency out of Diablo Valley now.
Beavers break the pressure. Mancuso controls on LaPerry. Works inside. Nice pass in there. No good. Rebound Grant, and she is fouled. Skylar Heinrich is going to get the foul.
And down
Excuse me, that is not. That's Kelly Parker gets the foul. That's her second.
And down 14. If the Diablo Valley is going to continue to press the Beavers got to go, and get some easy buckets in transition. With hopefully you can break the press and get yourself numbers.
Grant's first free throw is good. That one's a little bit too hard and pulled down by Skylar Heinrich. There goes Sharifi all the way to the hoop, puts it up and scores. 12 points for Tamana Sharifi. Carpel's pass controlled and lost by Grant. So the pressure for the Vikings really making the Beavers work to get the ball over half court, and that time the pass off the hands of Grant. With 3:11 to go, 66-51.
And if you're American River now, you need to start taking a little bit more chances in the passing lane, a little bit more chances reaching.
They're going to feed it inside to Sharifi. Grant ties her up. Rubio Perez ties her up. And we're going to get a jump ball, and that's a possession to the Beavers. Nice double team there by Grant and Rubio Perez on Sharifi. And the Beavers get it over and knocked away. A nice defensive play by Sharifi. Spin move, a nice pass all the way to Oakley. She saves it, bounces into the hands of Heinrich, and eventually works its way out to the top of the key and Lexi LaPrairie. 15 on the shot clock. Dela Cruz works left side. Oakley was open. Dela Cruz comes all the way around. LaPrairie's going to take another three from the corner, and it's good again.
That's just a good way to work the ball around and find an open shooter. American River just a little bit too many turnovers.
That's 11 points in the half. Beavers down by 18 as we come down to 2 minutes left to go in this one.
Got to go.
High screen with Grant. Mancuso gets through. She is hammered, and the shot is good. Great screen by Grant to get Mancuso free into the lane on that one, and she made the circus shot. Tamana Sharifi is going to be called for the foul. She has 3. And we have a substitution. Tania Lindsay coming in for Izzy De La Cruz. Under 2 minutes to go, 69-53. De La Cruz goes out with 15 points tonight. Mancuso to the line for 1.
If there's ever a time for American River to press, it's with De La Cruz out of the game.
Mancuso completes the three-point play. It's a 15-point lead. Oakley handles in the right corner. LaPerry uses the screen, uses a couple of screens, gets herself into the key and feeds Heinrich on the baseline. Goes up for the shot, no good, gets her own rebound, knocked out of play, and I believe it will be the Vikings inbounding.
Late foul call.
Oh, we got a foul call. It's going to be Laguna Gonzalez called for her second personal foul, and Skylar Heinrich will go to the line, freshman from Clayton Valley. 2 points in the game so far. She averages 8.5. We're going to say it was not on the shot, so it is a inbound. That's the only 4th team foul.
Let's see if they do their screen the screener. No, different one.
I'm going to send it out to Lindsay. Sharifi almost took the 3. LaPerry's hit a couple. She takes another and back rims it. Rubio Perez with a nice rebound, and she got like 4 people on her, and the foul is called quite correctly, I think, by the referee. Number 11, Tania Lindsay is called for the foul. We're going to get 2 shots because that is the 6th team foul. Rubio Perez going to the line. They're down with 2 points in this one. First one is off the rim. Pulled down by Heinrich. There's a 3 from, and it's good. Sharifi nails a 3.
She does hold that follow.
She holds the pose. She has 15. Seems 72-54.
This press has really stifled AR in the 4th quarter.
Mancuso uses the screen, works her way inside. Carpel, she has an open 3. She takes it. Off the front rim, no good. Laguna Gonzalez fights for the rebound. Great job. And it ends up with Rubio Perez. Carpel open again. Mancuso, guarded by Oakley, uses the screen, going to take a 3, and it's good. That
beautiful shot.
Should be 40 for Mancuso. Lindsay with a nice move around the defense and scores. Lindsay has 6. LaPerry steals the inbound pass and lays it up and misses it, and is just frustrated with herself, I think, on that one. We're under 25 to go in this game, 74-57, and the Beavers are just going to hold on to it and run the clock out, and that will be the end of this one. The Vikings will improve to 4-8 on the season, in the conference and 14-10 on the year. Beavers 1-12 and 5-19. As the balanced scoring, Zach, we talked about it earlier, the balanced scoring for the Vikings, they had at least 4 players in double figures, 15 for De La Cruz, 15 for Sharifi. They had 15 for Alexi Leperi as well. So well done for them as far as balancing out their scoring. But to your point, this game was pretty well contested through the second half, and then the Vikings put on a little bit of pressure in the backcourt, and that really seemed to bother the Beavers.
Yeah, too many turnovers by the Beavers in the backcourt. A lot of floaty passes, a lot of cross-court passes that just didn't really work out and got tipped and picked off. And then on defense, Diablo Valley really turned up the energy offensively with the speed at which they played.
40 points for Mancuso to wrap this one up as the Beavers, as we said, fall to 1-12 in conference play. Reminder, next Tuesday we'll have a doubleheader here from Hutchinson Gym on Stones Radio Network's YouTube or ARC Athletics YouTube. It'll be the Beavers against Santa Rosa. For Mark the Phantom Lowe, broadcast partner Zach Lowe, Stones McCoy, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.